In 2016, Overwatch took the world by storm with its unique blend of first-person shooter gameplay with MOBA mechanics. What better way to celebrate this perfect recipe of gaming than to try out some recipes in the kitchen? This is the official cookbook of Overwatch. Okay, I gotta be honest, I'm surprised that this even exists. I mean, out of all of the video games that you can make a cookbook for, why pick Overwatch? It's not really a game that's known for its lore and world building, so I was really curious to see how they were gonna translate the Overwatch theme to the food. When you get to the index, you can see how they structure the cookbook. Each chapter is a different continent where the heroes are from, and each hero has 3 or 4 recipes from their particular country. They even have a moon chapter for Winston and Wrecking Ball. How cool is that? The recipe pages themselves start off with a little flavor text giving a bit of a backstory as to why that hero likes that dish. Along with the ingredients list and recipe steps, it also outlines the prep and cook time, portions, and special dietary info. There's even a cool little quote at the bottom of every page from the hero. I want this to be an actual voice line for Soldier 76 in the game. Each recipe is accompanied by a large photo that takes up the whole left page, and the food all look really good and they're beautifully staged, but looking good is one thing. I want to see if these actually taste good, so I decided to make 3 of these dishes. I sometimes stream Overwatch with my friends, so I took our most played tank, damage, and support heroes and cooked a recipe from each of their chapters. Oh, and if you want to hang out with us, follow us on twitch.tv/buttonmashheroes. Now, let's get cooking.
Amazing!
Check this out!
And here it is, my Overwatch meal. For the tank roll, I cooked one of D.va's favorite downtime meals, japchae. Apparently this is her childhood friend's Dae-Yun's recipe that they like to eat every now and then between tough battles. This japchae is very similar to the ones I've had in restaurants in terms of ingredients, but I did make a mistake of buying the wrong type of noodles, and the ones I got are flat instead of the traditional round shape. I did find the seasoning in this one a bit lacking. I had to double the sauce to strengthen the flavor and make it a little less bland. Super easy to make though. For the damage roll, I made one of May's recipes, Kanji. Apparently she used to make this for her whole team when she worked at Eco Point, Antarctica, to keep them warm and fed. This is a pretty easy dish to make, but it just takes time because it takes half an hour to cook the chicken and at least another hour to cook the rice. I did make a dumb mistake by using boneless chicken thighs instead of bone-in, so the chicken got slightly overcooked, and I think the broth was missing some flavor from the bone, but it was still good. The consistency of the rice and the ginger flavor were really balanced and pleasant. Me personally, I like my kanji to be a bit stronger tasting, so I added some soy sauce and black vinegar and chili oil after I shot this. For the support role, I made moqueca, a fish stew that is Lucio's favorite way to eat fish. Out of the 3 dishes, this one was the one I was looking forward to the most, but it actually turned out to be my least favorite. Visually, mine came out very differently compared to the photo. The broth in the photo had a rich red color, but my dish came out pinkish and creamy. The recipe called for 10 minutes to cook the shrimp and fish. The shrimp came out perfect, but the fish was too firm and overcooked. The added kick of the lime and jalapeno were nice, but overall, this wasn't my favorite. Taste-wise, I thought the recipes were okay, and none of the food really blew my mind. After reading all of the recipes, I found that most of them really weren't that creative when it comes to tying the theme and world of Overwatch to the food. The best recipes were the drinks and desserts, as a lot of them creatively showcase the unique personalities of the heroes, like these chocolate crackle bombs for Junkrat and radioactive soda float for Roadhog, bird-themed snacks for Bastion. I thought these were very cool. But for the most part, a lot of the main dishes were really just simple international food that you can probably just Google. If you were to throw an Overwatch themed party and you use the recipes from this book, you would have to explain a lot of the backstories. Otherwise, people are going to think you just made a bunch of random food. Nobody's going to know that you made semlor buns because Bridget loves them, or fish and chips because that's Tracer's favorite dish. Also, some of the pairings just seemed off to me. I mean, take a look at this milkshake. Does this look like something Soldier 76 would actually enjoy? And would somebody as intense and ruthless as Roadhog be really into fairy bread? I don't know. Overall, I thought the Overwatch Cookbook could have been a bit more creative with the recipes to try to tie in the theme. The recipes I tried weren't extraordinary, but I'll definitely try more because there are a lot of yummy looking stuff in there. I would probably just end up doubling the seasoning in a lot of the recipes because there is a note in the introduction saying that the book deviates slightly from tradition on some recipes to make them more approachable. So I think that's why some of the recipes taste under-seasoned. If you're a big Overwatch fan and you're looking for a solid international cookbook with a little bit of everything, then you might want to check this out. So there you have it. That's my take on the official Overwatch Cookbook. What did you think of the food? Which hero do you want to see more of? Do you have any recipe ideas for the heroes? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Happy gaming. Happy eating.